What it do? We floating on these numerous clouds filled with Dylan, ultimate mathematics, steady being uplifted with your teacher, Mr. Dylan. Hey, today we work with percents. We got our third video of the series. So let's go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and get right with it. We got 56 minutes is 83% of what number of minutes? All right. So for our first step, what we're gonna do is we're going to set up our division. All right. So first step, set up division. All right. I'll set up our division by we're gonna turn 83% into a decimal and add a zero to 56. All right. So by doing that, we got 83%. That's gonna turn into put our decimal right here. 1, 2 turns that into 0.83. And then we're gonna have 56. Now we're just adding a zero to it, so it's 560, okay? So now we can set up our division problem. Setting up our division problem is going to look like we got 83, 560 underneath, all right? So since we just set up our division problem, now we're going ahead and start getting right to it. So we're going to go to our second step of the day. Second step, we're going to start going ahead and divide, man. So we got 83 goes into 566 times. All right, 566 times, we got 498. We're going to rise our 6 up at the top. Then we can go ahead and subtract this. So we're going to subtract 560 and 498. When we subtract, we're going to get a 62, okay? Boom, 5, 10, boom, 4, bang. So we got 2, then we got a 6, all right? Then we're going to add our 0 right here. We're going to bring that down, all right? So now we got 620. So we go ahead and erase this, and we go ahead and get to our third step of the day. All right, so for our third step, what we're going to do is we got to find out how many times 83 goes into 620. So 83 goes into 620 7 times, all right? So 7 times is going to give us 581. Now we can go ahead and subtract 620 and 581. All right. When we subtract 620 and 581, that is going to give us, we're going to give us a 39. All right. So we got, take that. That's going to be a 1, boom, 10, 9. That's 5, 11, boom, 3. All right. So now we got that. And now we can add another 0 right here and bring this 0 down for 390. All right. So now we did that for our third step. So now we're going to move to our fourth step of the day. All right. So for our fourth step, now we got to figure out fourth step, how many times 83 goes into 390, all right? So 83 goes into 390. How many times? 4. 4 times. And that's going to give us 332, okay? So we got 332. And now we're going to subtract 390 and 332, okay? So once we subtract those, we're going to be left with 58. And then we could rise. Oh, we forgot to put, my bad. Forgot to put our 7 up at the top. So we got 7. And then now we have a 4. So we got 7 and 4, okay? So that's going to leave us with 58. Do this, boom, 8, boom, boom, boom. Everything works out. And we're going to keep this remainder as 58 because we have our 3 numbers at the top right here. So we're going to stop right there. And so we can go ahead and move to our fifth step of the day. And so now that we have our total right here, so for our fifth step, what we're going to do is we have our total. Total is fifth step. Total is 674. Okay. And so we're going to starting at our start at the 6 and move 2 spaces over for our decimal. Okay. to make this into a decimal because it's not 674. So we have 674. Move right here. We got 1, 2. So our decimal is going to go right there. So that's going to give us 67.4. Okay. And we're looking for a whole number right here. So for our final answer, for our final whole number, around to our whole number. That's what we're doing. We're rounding, round it to whole number. And once we round to a whole number, that's going to give us our final answer for today of 67. Okay. So 56 minutes is 83% of 67 minutes. All right. So this is our final answer. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. Don't forget who it is, Mr. Dylan, and I'm repping Dylan Ultimate Mathematics till I die. Hey, y'all catch me soon, though. Y'all be smooth. Peace.